This is the guy 4 here, bringing you a deck profile with with Mike on Constellars, and he'll take it from here.
Alrighty. Why'd you laugh, man?
Because I was totally going to say Magic Mike.
Okay, so the deck is 3 Constellar Sheridan, 3 Pollux, 3 Callus, pretty much the generic 9 that you have to run in the deck.
Cows.
So yeah, Sheridan is obviously the main searcher, Pollux is the swarmer because he lets you double summon, and Callus is the wind-up shark for the deck. Again, pretty standard for that. And then some tech cards are 2 bears, since the deck does run Tenki. I personally love running Effect Veiler. I love Effect Veiler. Like, a lot of people don't expect it, so. And then the Honest.
Okay, monsters, why no Algaidi?
Okay, I know. That's the thing, like, I'm only running the 9, and people think, like, you know, you have to run Algaidi. But, there are times when, like, I just realized that I was drawing just, I don't know, I can't explain it. Like, I just wasn't really getting like a place with Algaidi. Even though he's good if you have the right cards, you can summon 3 monsters at once, like Paul's Algaidi cost. But I don't know. Someone recommended not running it, and so far it kind of makes the deck more consistent because it's kind of like these are the 3 main cards you need. Algaidi is kind of like just there. So right now I'm trying it without it. It's running pretty well. Spell cards. Run Rhoda. Mainly to search for Pollux. He's the only target. 3 Tenkies. Search for your the Callus, and for Bear. Spell and Trap Hate, you got 3 MSTs and Heavy Storm, because you gotta get your plays off, you gotta be able to summon Pleiades. That's pretty much the whole point of the deck. You have 2 Lances to help also ensure that Pleiades is the field. 2 Pod Dualities to help get your hand set up for the Pleiades play, and 1 Pot of Avarice because you actually can go through your monster count pretty quickly. So I actually tech this because I feel like it actually can be really good, you know, to replenish the Pleiades back into your deck and just to put, you know, just put your monsters back in the deck, and you know, I do enjoy it. Okay, and then some staples are Dark Hole, Monster Born, and I tech the Mind Control mainly because Callus can become like on almost any level between 2 and 6, so that just makes it pretty good.
Why no Cradle or Chart?
Well, Chart is actually really good, but it can also be a horrible dead draw. Cradle I was running, but there are just again, it's kind of like the Algaidi thing. Like even though like you feel like you should run at least 1 Chart, or one Star Cradle, it just there are some times when I would play that card and it would kill me, or I get the card too early and I don't have 2 cards in my graveyard, like turn 1, and then it's just a dead card. Like I kind of took out the Star Cradles for Dualities because Dualities is obviously makes my hand more consistent. Okay, some protection cards. You got the 2 Judgments and a Starlight Road. I do play Road because this deck does kind of like a larger trap lineup. So it's against Starlight Road, it's just great against Heavy Storm and everything. 1 Torrential, 2 Mirror Force, 2 Bottomless, 2 Phoenix Chains, and my another personal tech is Ultimate Offering. Mainly because if you can get this off with Sheraton, you can actually get like a lot of good plays off. Like it's just you summon Sheridan 3 times, search for a Callus, or even like for a Pollux in case you already have a Callus in your hand. Like it actually can be really powerful. Granted, not always the best card, but I tech 1 and it's very sideable in case I don't want it. But if I can get this play off with Sheridan, it's pretty powerful.
Cows.
So yeah, I think it's 14 monsters. I think 16 traps. And I think I know the deck counts at 41.
You totally went from 15 minutes. It's only 4 minutes.
Yeah. Anyway, so extra deck, just 2 rank 3s, Zen Mains and Hyades.
That's all you need.
That's all you need. Hyades, and he's just there, so that way, in case you do have 2 Sheridans, you can go into Zen Mains, or if you want to be a little bit more offensive, just go into him and then go into an M7.
Well, it's not, you can put any big thing into defense real quick. It's good.
Well, yeah, I mean, like actually, he isn't that bad. Like again, he's just there.
You just don't want to keep him on the field.
Yeah, like if I have to, I can use his effect in defense. Just go with that and take him bigger. He's just there because he's a Constellar monster. Rank 4s, Diamond Direwolf. He's actually really fucking good in this deck, believe it or not. The Maestroke, a Power Dynamo, Cowboy for finishing the game up, and 1 Constellar for CP. Okay, another good card. I definitely want to, like, obviously when Omega comes out, he's going to be put in this deck immediately. But for now, I do run the 1 for CP. He's just pretty good. I mean, like he can make himself 3,400, which is pretty big. and he can make any other Constellar gain 1,000 attack. So yeah, it's pretty good.
Throwing damage step, which is a big thing.
Yep. Rank 5s, Bulbasaurus, Tyrus, such good cards. I'm sorry. Like the fact that this deck can just pump out rank 5s is amazing. Okay, the Hardened Soul deck, Constellar Pleiades. I mean, this card is just, I love this card so much. He's mainly the reason why I made the deck, because he's just, first of all, I think he looks cool as hell, and just, he's so powerful. The fact that, like, even like during like your opponent's end phase, just bounce a card, then during your standby phase, bounce one more card, just clears the field
His
for...
effect's chainable.
Yeah, it's very, yeah, that's the best part, it's chainable. Even if, like, if they Dark Hole, you can just bounce it back to extra decks, that way he's there for next turn. So good. Obviously, the next card is, Constellar Ptolemy M7. Okay, not as good as Pleiades, but he's there because he can just, makes your dead exceed monsters, any of them, especially cards like Hyades and Persephone, just turn him into an M7. He's gigantic, and then next turn he has a really good effect that can either clear the field or put cards back in your hand. Very, very good. The one tech Guide Dragon, mainly he's there because in case I do need to go for game for piercing damage, I just exceed over into any rank 5. Also, he's there for the
Phoenix Chains.
Phoenix Chain too, yeah. But also, obviously for the Volcasaurus, Volcasaurus is just a powerful card. You can Volcasaurus, pop a monster, deal damage, go right into him, so that way you can attack directly for game sometimes. It's really good. Also, I run Mind Control, so if my opponent has a rank 5 or rank 6, I can just Mind Control that and just go right and just bam, turn into a Guide Dragon. Too good. And then one Stardust for Zoidberg. I don't know if you have any questions for me.
Did you play this on locals?
Locals, last week I did, yeah. Sadly,
where'd you go?
Only 2 too. I wasn't running this build. I was running my earlier build. I was
Algaidi?
Okay. Yeah, I was running Algaidi and Sayat. And
you play this online?
Online? Actually, no, not yet. I actually haven't really been on DN in a while. I do want to test it out online to see how well it does, because I do have a lot of confidence in this build.
Do you know of any bad matchups that you've seen?
Definitely against Dark Worlds, because again, they're all from the hand, and Pleiades can't really touch them.
Yeah.
That's why that's why they're side deck. But and also there's a really good matchup against Evil Swarms. That's kind of like what this deck was meant to battle, the Evil Swarms. But yeah, Evil Swarms can be annoying because they just run out. The fact that this deck is, I think this deck is way more consistent than the Evil Swarms, because we have search power and everything and swarming power. But the Evil Swarms have their rapid play, which we don't have. So that's always a good matchup. I mean, technically, this deck can match up against anything. Dino Rabbits, Insectors, all the even Fire Fists, all that stuff. Like this deck can actually really this deck can beat anything. Actually, I think like when I was making this build up, I checked on YouTube. Apparently, they said a deck very very similar to this. It's kind of where I got some of my ideas. I think it went like ninth place at a regional or whatever. So that's I think the kid only went X1s. He did really good with this kind of a setup. You know what I'm saying? Like a lower Constellar monster count, because it's again, it's mainly just it's just these 3 cards. Yeah. This is it's almost like this is the deck. So as long as you get these plays off, that's how you win. Again, Algaidis and Side are good, but they're just there.
You're getting the search with that, and you're getting the summon with that.
Well, that's the thing.
As long as you have the back row to protect them, you don't really need.
That's why. That's kind of why the deck has a better back. It's some decks are running Royal Decrees and stuff, but it's sometimes you want your back row. You want to be able to protect it. You summon your Sheridan and you get his plays off to get your hand set up, and then just have your back row to set you up, so that way you can ensure that your summons go off. You get out Pleiades, and then because Pleiades plus back row, that's how you win the game, I think, with this deck. So yeah, and honestly, I cannot wait for Sombre and Omega to come out. That's gonna make the deck so much more faster. So yeah.
Well, that's it, ladies and gents. This is Doug I4 out. Subscribe, like, and comment videos.